spelling marker penis.
No.
If okay.
Say something different. Say something that's not about penises.
Oh, my thing's all stuck. I got
Okay,
it.
we'll fix it.
No, I don't want to say something that's not about, or a different thing, because I like saying the word penis. It's
Interesting.
top 47 words that I like to say. I think if you filtered my words, like a
Like a filter.
filter in a website that does filtering of words,
Like a website.
like a website that filters,
Yeah.
a Brita picture of websites, penis would be up there.
No.
And under penis is the umbrella of.
See, that's not it, though.
No.
Because they're gonna filter it just the word. So I feel like you don't say the word penis that often. Are you looking at?
Sometimes.
Looking at my fucking
No,
phone?
last time that was my phone, but my phone's up there.
iPhone.
My phone.
iPhone.
More like this fucking bitch's phone.
iPhone. More like my phone.
Mm-hmm. Ladies and gentlemen, my
This is
phone.
Mom.
This is my phone number 5.
This is my phone number 5.
A little bit of.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny.
A
A little bit of sprint in my life. A little bit of.
Steve Jobs
No,
inside my wife.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have stopped me so early.
Okay, that's funny, but I was doing like cell phone
Companies.
carriers.
Okay, continue.
No, but yours was funny.
We both.
I'm not gonna lie
Uh huh.
and say that yours wasn't funny.
Thank you.
I will say I hated that you did it.
Yeah.
Because-
Mike has a funny thing where he before
I
starting
like stuff.
you like stuff, but if you don't say it, you hate it. It's a lot like you're a lot like Hemingway. I don't know if this is a real Hemingway quote. I just saw it in the movie that I will not name because the director is a piece of shit.
Was it
I'm not gonna say.
Chinatown by Roman Polanski?
Yes, that's what it was.
What
it was
director?
Woody Allen. Midnight in Paris is a Hemingway character, and
Interesting.
Owen Wilson's character or Luke Wilson, I always forget.
Wow.
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 He's like, would you read? He's talking to Hemingway. He's like, would you read my book and tell me what you think about it? He goes, I hate it. He goes, but you haven't read it yet. He goes, well, if it's bad, I'll hate it because I hate bad writing, and if it's good, I'll hate it because I didn't write it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's fucking Mike. That's Mike in a nutshell.
That really is me. Multiple people have told me in the last week that I don't like anything,
Mm-hmm.
which isn't true.
It's not true. It obviously is not true.
I very much enjoy the things that I like.
Yes.
And everything else I don't like.
I think, and I get this from watching you play video games.
Dude.
It's not that you don't like things, but the effort you put in not liking or being upset is way more obvious to everyone else.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
Like, watching you play Red Dead Redemption the other day was hilarious because I'm like, he doesn't have to do this. Like, you're...
But then I turned it off, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're getting so mad.
But
It's
if I was in a younger man's clothes,
Uh-huh.
I would have played it for 3 more hours.
Okay.
Just being mad the entire time. This is growth.
Oh, this is growth.
This is growth.
I'm
I'm mad.
Ladies and
I
gentlemen,
didn't.
This is growth.
I want you. I don't think you realize how many times I've wanted to completely focus the controller, just smash it into the table until it was in pieces,
Mhm.
and I haven't done it.
And I'm proud of you for that.
And I have backups. We have
We have
5 or
so
6
many-
controllers here.
So funny.
I could smash one a month for half a year and we'd be fine, but I don't
Yeah,
because that's rude,
that's rude.
and it's also. PlayStation 3 controllers are a finite resource.
They're hard to get nowadays because they're up to PlayStation 7 or 8, 9, 10, 11.
They're up to PlayStation 69.
69 up there. Hey, PlayStation.
The PlayStation is what I call my wife's pussy.
Hey, look, we're married and we have wives and their pussies are fun.
And they're good.
They got 2 toggles.
Before I
I
got
fucking hit that R1 back there.
before I got married, this is very funny. This is if it was an N64, it'd be the Z button.
Yeah, I get the Z button.
I'd be hitting the Z button.
Mhm.
That's when you. Before I got married,
Mhm.
I
A beautiful
had
ceremony, by
a
the way.
beautiful ceremony. I had a guy.
I wish I knew a ceremony song. I would say.
Yeah, that's funny. You could have sang "Ceremony" by New Order.
I could have.
Yeah.
I don't remember the song. I've heard it. I just
Yeah.
can't. I don't know. I can't.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sorry. Finish.
I just want to say that before I got married, I had a guy. You know those like little slider things that you lay on to go underneath the car?
Yes.
I had a guy do that, but to inspect my wife's pussy.
That's cool. He rolls
So make
underneath
sure, and
it.
he goes, "Not gonna have to do any work."
He's got one of those lights that are like half
snake.
covered, and they have them.
Oh, yeah,
and
the
they have
hang-
a little.
yeah,
hang,
yeah,
and he
yeah,
puts it
yeah,
up on the
yeah.
panty line. And
Clink.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
kind of hot. That turned me on. I like upskirty stuff, but not
Do you?
voyeuristic. But not like
I don't know if
I know.
I don't know if there's one without the other.
That's why I don't look at them. So
You
I
like fake voyeur?
so yeah, if it's like yeah, if it says big, but like what I mean is like if someone's like if I'm talking to someone like what kind of pictures do you like? I'm like if you have a skirt, you don't mind opening your legs in and fucking go ahead and shoot me one of those.
Okay, yeah.
So
I mean that's not far off from the thing that I like.
Which is a guy wearing a skirt.
Which
with
is a guy wearing a skirt with a. I want to see
the Scottish
I want
strongman.
to see Lenny Kravitz in a pencil skirt,
Mhm.
bend down like he did when his pants ripped and his fucking hot. I looked at that picture again. I did.
What a great penis.
I did look at it, and
Yeah.
it's a good penis.
Yeah.
It's a really good penis. But here's the thing: soft penises are so unimpressive
Oh, okay.
that it's like his soft penis is like a good size.
Yeah.
But I was like, in my head, it was like 3, 4, 5 feet long.
Oh, that's silly.
But I know it's not really that long.
Yeah.
We're doing a comedy podcast.
Oh, this hey,
We're doing a comedy podcast. So that was fun. But in my head, it was like a fucking hammer.
No.
It wasn't a hammer, but it was like.
But you haven't seen it hard.
I haven't seen. That's the thing. That's the thing.
If what I know about my penis, from how
From
minuscule it can get, if I'm working out or if I'm cold or if I'm fighting, like if I'm scared,
if you're alive,
if I'm alive,
if you're. What do you think is the best time that your penis looks?
not hard.
Not hard.
I think when I wake up and it's like, well, because I still get like a.
I think it's from what I've been looking recently at my penis.
Okay,
Not
let's-
yours. I would never look at your penis. Clink, clink.
I don't wink noise in that post.
Hard ass wink. For me, it's about if I sleep in a little bit.
Uh-huh.
I'd say about when I go and take about my 10 a.m. piss,
Oh, okay.
because it's like it might have been hard 2 hours ago.
Okay, so got
But I
some
didn't jack off.
residuals. Yeah.
You got a little more plump to it,
Ah.
and the heat. It's hot out.
Summer
the
dick.
heat, you get summer dick.
You got summer dick. Yeah, I've been walking around with a good summer dick lately.
Yeah, and I have because I have a full winter body.
Mm-hmm.
I have a real upper hemisphere. No, my body looks best near one of the poles,
Yeah. You ever
north or south.
into the wild? No, I mean, not even. Yeah, because when I sleep, I'm basically hard the entire time.
I feel like that's really hard to sleep.
It's pretty hard to sleep, but sleeping on my stomach is a little fun.
It is.
So yeah, I think it's just a middle day walk around.
A summer morning.
About half an
about to
hour,
take a piss.
half an hour or 35 minutes or 45 minutes after a workout. Like yesterday, worked out hard.
Yeah.
Came downstairs, sat for a while, was drenched, like drenched. Made a smoothie, relaxed, and drank that. And I was gonna shower after that, like let myself dry off, like relax. Took it off.
And you're like, look at this thing.
Got sent some pictures. This is
It's
nice.
Hear ye. Motherfucker had a real hear ye looking cock out.
Extra, summer dick.
Motherfucker had the extra. Motherfucker's dick got the newsies dick.
Read all about it. Diego has a fine penis.
Extra. Go away.
Oh, this fucking dumb bitch.
It's because we were yelling.
Yeah, he was in my room, sleeping. He likes to sleep in my closet.
Yeah, man. He likes to sleep in the closet. It's funny to hear a sentence and be like, "That's in the Pop Smoke cadence."
Yeah.
He likes to sleep in the closet.
He likes to sleep in the closet. Okay. I'm gonna do another beat. We're doing a lot of pops. Chuck, you have any thoughts on summer dick?
How do you feel about the tragic passing of recording artist Pop Smoke?
How do you feel about that pedophile teacher who just passed away?
Mary Kay Letourneau.
Rest in peace to God. No,
Rest in peace to the god, Mary Kay Letourneau.
Tough year for pedophiles. Dalia, Mary, what's it?
Mary Kay Letourneau.
What's the middle word?
K.
Oh! Okay.
K-A-Y.
K-A-Y. Never met another Letourneau before.
Lord knows I have.
Lord knows. That's
my life.
it's weird. It made me sad. But
That she died?
yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Because you wanted to have sex with her?
Because I wanted to
Because she was hot, and whenever
one dies,
a
I think
hot's
that's
ass dies, it's
God.
senseless violence.
It's a
to the
senseless-
pussy getting community.
to the pussy getting community.
I'm not happy that I said it, but I think it's a bunch
Yeah.
of funny words
It's
together.
a bunch of funny words together.
Yeah.
That's true. We're not gonna argue that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe for a second. I'm like, wait, no, this is
This is just because somebody died.
Yeah, man. I think it's just a lot of bad news over and over again.
Yeah.
It's hard. Life sucks. No.
Chuck, how do you feel about students who are here on student visas not being allowed to come into the country if they have online only classes?
Interesting. No comment.
No comment. Racist.
Wow, racist. Homophobe racist.
Racist. Did you see that thing though about I think it was NYU and Columbia and maybe Berkeley also have they put up like 1 credit in-person classes.
Oh, sick.
So that like a few universities have done that where they're like they offer a like a 1 credit in-person class that you're allowed to have full absences in.
Yeah.
So that students who are here on student visas can stay in the country.
Great.
Yeah.
Also, that it needs to happen right now.
Yeah, it's
God,
hurt.
I
Yeah.
fucking hate ICE.
Yeah.
Hey, do you personally know an ICE agent? Could
Kill
you
them.
Kill them for me?
Just kill them.
Kill them.
There's no.
I have no remorse to an ICE agent.
Because here's the thing. There's like. I have an anti-military stance. And an anti. Is it raining?
I think it's about to rain.
It's about
It
to
always rains when I have to go to the fucking gym now.
Insane.
Mondays and Wednesdays.
I have an anti-military stance and I have an anti-police stance.
Mm-hmm.
But if
Eddie, goofy. You're goofy footed.
no,
Okay.
I'm regular. I skate regular.
Sorry.
I skate normal.
Southpaw.
I skate southpaw.
It's not what regular is left foot in front?
Yeah.
Okay.
And but if you were just like, I think a case could be made. I wouldn't agree, but I would understand why people have joined. Someone joins the military because they're like, either,
yes. Sorry.
either like I joined the army because I'm from a town with like a 70% high school dropout rate and this and that, and it's like I get to leave, I get to see the country, I get to go to college for free, all this shit, and like I don't particularly stand with everything, but it's an opportunity, whatever. And you're like, okay, I don't agree with joining the military, but I understand that's why you joined.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I don't see a way that you could become an ICE agent
Yeah.
and have any explanation for it.
No, I don't even sleep at night.
Yeah.
Full bastard.
Yeah. I would love to, man, it'd be so funny if I joined the Marines.
It'd be really funny for a plethora of reasons.
It's so funny.
Hey,
One, I'm old.
You're too old.
I'm too old to join the Marines.
We're both too old to join the military now.
Annoying.
Isn't that weird?
No. I like it. I like that there's a reason I can't do it.
You're telling me I can get drafted into the military and the NBA? Are you fucking kidding me?
I can still get drafted in the NBA.
Alright, that's true.
Especially now, dude, with the bubble. Come on.
Dude.
People are dropping like
Replacements. I'm Keanu.
dude.
You're John Favreau.
I'm Airbud.
No,
I'm Airbud.
that's not. How's anything with replacements?
Ain't no rule says a
Dog.
fat guy can't play in the NBA. Ain't no weight requirement in the NBA.
Interesting.
There's guys in the NBA who weigh a lot more than me.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
also 10 inches taller
They're
than me.
easily 10 inches taller than you.
And they can dunk.
Yeah,
But-
more than 10 inches taller than you.
Well. No, because I feel like the really tall guys are really skinny.
Yeah, but it's okay. All right. Okay.
No, you know what? I feel like 7-footers are usually skinny,
Uh-huh.
but a guy that's like 6'9",
First respect.
first of all, massive respect for the height.
If you're 6'9", you need to get to 420 pounds immediately.
Yeah. Or 69 pounds.
Oh, that's impossible.
No, it's not.
All right.
How much do you think a guy who is 6'9", just his organs weigh?
I think
His skeleton and his organs would be more than
would be
69
would be more than 6. Yeah, easily.
Interesting.
Because it's like
What do you think the skinniest a person that height could be?
someone who's 6'9". I think the skinniest they can be and live.
100,
Like-
140?
I think that's kind of really like that's crazy.
I'm not saying like that they would look good or not.
No, I know what you're saying, but it's like I even
bet-
think if that'd be
Because I bet Kevin Durant is like he looks crazy.
Yeah.
He's 6'9" or 6'10", really fucking lanky looking.
What do you think he weighs?
I bet he's close to
30?
200. I think he's probably about
Yeah.
200. Yeah, absolutely.
Let's make a bet. I bet he, yeah.
Do you think he's okay? We'll do okay. The line is 200.
200.
You're gonna take the over?
Oh yeah, I think he's
I'll
over
take the
200.
under.
Really?
I'll take just because I'm not gonna also take the over.
Well, let's change the line.
No,
Okay.
210,
Let's say
220.
220.
Okay, I'll definitely take the under.
I'll take the over. I think he's over 220. Because I'm. Yeah, man. There's
But
no,
you don't look crazy.
No, I look fantastic.
Yeah. That's what I said. We're different. When I say you don't look crazy, that's a compliment.
That's a compliment. Look how nice my plate looks.
Mine looks not great.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I don't know what happened,
I don't know.
man.
Me neither. I don't know. That one almost died on me though. So like, who knows?
Okay.
I can turn around.
Yeah.
That one was up to 2
Shit.
games. 250.
240.
Yeah, man.
That's way off.
His
He's
legs
6
are just skinny as shit.
But his arms are his arms are kind of big.
They're more muscular than his calves, which calves are kind of hard to build anyway. But also, like the thinner you are, it just really exaggerates it. This looks insane.
Yeah.
But he's a jumping. I don't know. Yeah, if you don't see his legs, he doesn't look that weird.
I think his arms look crazy.
Let me see again.
They're so long.
Oh yeah, but I'm just saying.
Like they don't look like skinny, but they okay. So his arms basically almost touch his knee.
Your arms almost basically touch.
Yeah,
That's kind
okay.
of where arms go.
Maybe just because he's so tall.
Yeah.
That it's like, imagine his arms on my body. they'd be like to the fucking
Tying your
calf.
shoes just staying straight up. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Okay,
a
if you could
weird
take one body part that's not a penis from an NBA player, what would you take?
I don't want anything. What?
Okay, you had to.
Okay. What do you mean a body part? No. What do you mean?
I'm not saying like right leg and then your left leg is the right.
No, I know.
leg.
Yeah.
That would be funny though.
Yeah.
If you had a fucking 7'2" Latvian guy's leg,
Yeah.
in Kristaps Porzingis' leg.
Yeah. I'll take some of their.
And I'm not saying like I'm saying like if you could create like create a player NBA guy.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not as specific. It's not like I want LeBron James' hairline.
Mm-hmm. Everyone, who doesn't want it?
Who doesn't want that? It's a beautiful thing. Natural as the day is long.
Inconsistent as I am funny.
Unbelievable. But you're like, okay, would you want? Or I guess you could take like one person's.
Here's the issue I'm having.
Yeah.
If I said, Steph Curry's abs or something,
Yeah.
would they elongate me to match his height? Like, would it like I take his core? Or
But
would it,
Steph Curry's not tall.
taller than me.
Barely.
Okay.
I think he might be 6'2".
If I asked for Taco Fall's eyes,
Yeah.
there we go. That's my hat. I don't know. Maybe they're quads. I'll take some of their quads. I don't know who has good quads. All of them are probably have better quads than I do.
Yeah, Steph Curry's 6'3".
Yeah, it's 3 inches taller than me. That's too tall. I'm so bad about that fucking tall. It's so weird.
6'3" would be awesome. 6'3" is awesome. Anything taller than that, I think, is a it's cool, but I think then you
Creep into the weird. Like,
no, like 6'2", I think is where 6'2", 6'3" is like where you start living an uncomfortable life in some situations.
I think the world is made for guys of our height
Yeah, man.
and skin color.
And I'm gonna say not always my weight.
Not always your weight. Yeah. Where are you uncomfortable?
Where?
No, sorry. No, bad question. You're always uncomfortable.
Yeah. But because of that.
Because of that.
Um.
Because you're not. You're just.
I'm big.
You're big,
I'm
but you're
not
not
like
weak.
I'm not like obese, but my weight is roughly it's close to the weight limit on some things.
Yeah. Like
A ladder,
a woman. Oh, sorry. A ladder.
like so most like commercial ladders, the weight limit is about 250. So I'm
That's very low.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So I mean not like a
Like a regular ladder.
like a ladder that you and I
Home
could buy.
Depot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or a person would buy it.
Yeah. About 250. I think it might
That's
be
way lower than I thought it would be.
Yeah, I think it might be a lie.
Not like a
lie.
we've never lied on this podcast before.
No. I mean like the company.
Oh, they're down.
Like I'm saying, like yeah. The same way it's like, oh, this food's bad, but it's not bad.
It's not bad. It's just we want to say it.
Yeah.
Taco fall, taco
yeah,
summer. Taco
but say you're a 220-pound construction worker, and you're like, well, I gotta fucking move this bag of concrete up. It's not gonna, the ladder's not gonna crumble underneath you for being 220 and having a 50-pound bag of concrete.
Right, it's their way of getting around lawsuits. I mean, you
Yeah.
said it to the fucking 50.
Yeah.
You pushed it. Don't
Yeah, so there's that. Certain plane seats.
Okay. Yeah, it's weird how small they are.
Yeah. Because I don't think I'm even, like, abnormally big.
No.
Like, I'm of
You're a
average.
guy.
I'm a guy. I'm what an American guy. I have
You're
the
a
body
guy.
of an American
Yeah.
guy. He's an American guy. But yeah, like, when the first time I was in Australia, Sarah and I flew from Melbourne to Sydney.
Beautiful. Good 6-hour flight.
An hour and a half flight, I think. We didn't even.
Well, the time conversion from
Yeah. I guess because of the time conversion of where it is. From here.
here.
It's a 6-hour flight.
When you're on a plane and
Yeah.
I'm not, it feels like a 6-hour flight.
Okay, yeah.
I'm like, did he land yet? I want to talk to him.
We'll talk. We flew. I'm trying to remember the company. WestJet, maybe.
Yeah, it's got to be WestJet if you're flying.
But they're like the Spirit Airlines. They're the Spirit of Australia. They're the Spirit Airlines of Australia. And like sitting in that seat, I was like, I feel.
You feel it.
I'm glad that this flight is an hour and a half.
Sure. Yeah. Oh man. I feel like I watched. Oh, I was thinking we were watching one of those Robert Ogers, but
Brian Shaw.
Brian Shaw, and he's like fucking moving his new dumbbells around. I'm like, how do you fly anywhere?
Oh
How do
yeah.
you go anywhere? He flies a lot. He's like a competitive. You know, like, moves
I
around.
think you probably have to fly first class,
Wow.
or at least business class
Yeah.
at all times.
There's fights happening this weekend in Abu Dhabi at the Fight Island,
Fight Island.
and they showed video of.
Okay.
Sorry.
Did they fly a private plane there?
So, all of the fighters had to meet in Las Vegas. They got tested when they landed in Vegas.
SATs.
The SATs. They had to pass with the 1200. It was so fucking funny.
It's just
Oh, these are no COVID tests. These are SAT
It's
tests.
2400 now. So you're still failing if you get a 1200.
Oh, dude, I know exactly how much they're gonna get. They get tested and then they get quarantined for a very short break, like a 2-day thing, which I don't think does anything.
Well, if they don't have anything, then it's fine. Like,
Yeah.
if they test negative,
Mm-hmm.
then it's just you're not experiencing
Right. Then
the elements.
they were flown in a private jet from Las Vegas to Abu Dhabi, but the planes they used were like one of the planes that are companies that are from over Abu Dhabi. So the seats, they were all the crazy
pod.
first class pod where it's like a bed and there's a
Yeah.
window, like it showed
So
page.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. Did everyone fly on the same plane?
A lot of people flew on the same plane.
Okay.
There's like a bunch of people on the plane. Everyone has a negative on the plane.
Yeah.
There's been a couple flights.
Okay. So you wouldn't have, but I'm just thinking of like opponents being on the same plane.
Oh, I'm sure that there's some where like you're sometimes you're on the same bus. Like it's like you're pretty close to people sometimes that you're gonna
Yeah.
fight.
Okay.
You're a professional. You should be professional.
But they also fight. And there's also shit talking and
Yeah, but they know when to do it.
okay.
There's the rarity that they can't control themselves is very rare.
Yeah.
They know when the cameras are on to sell the interest.
Yeah.
So they showed Paige Van Zandt and her husband, and it's like they get in, and it's like it lowered a little wall because they're already married.
Yeah.
They're fucking kissing and touching, so it's like whatever, no big deal.
Yeah.
But it's like a fucking such a sick little setup and like,
Yeah. Dude, I see that shit. I watched a video of what's his name on one of those. I don't think it was I don't remember what airline, but it was Eddie Hall.
Oh,
Being
okay.
in,
That's very interesting.
being in like one of those first class bed seats, and it fit him. And it was, I think, like right before he started like cutting to do like the boxing match that he's doing now. So I don't think he was at his like heaviest, but I think he had to be over $4
Still
bills.
big. Yeah, dude. Wow. What a, yeah. Flying even for me, like I don't know my body type. It just in general was so uncomfortable and annoying and.
Yeah.
But you get not complaining. You get to fucking move very far distances.
Yeah, but it's
like oh,
it's
God.
still uncomfortable. Yeah, but I don't think you're taking the gift of flight for granted if you're saying that sometimes being
Yeah.
on a plane is uncomfortable.
The last flight I took from Florida to New York, and I flew Spirit, which I'll never do again. But the one thing that saved me was I volunteered for the exit row.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, okay, so you don't get the TV in front of you, which
It's
none
an
of them did
armrest.
anyway,
Oh.
because it's Spirit.
Yeah.
So like on a normal flight, it would have sucked because it would come up with the armrest, which alright, not the best thing, whatever.
Yeah, I had that on a flight from one of my flights from LA to Melbourne.
Oh really?
Yeah.
But so I got to have the leg room, and I was gonna watch movies on my phone anyway, so I just had the little thing that slides up from the side of the
Oh,
seat.
that it's like
Popped
that.
up, I just put my
yeah.
phone there, had headphones in, used my headphone case as a little like to angle the
Yeah.
phone. This is great. I didn't have to worry about like bothering people to go piss, which is like my most like the most annoying part of flying to me is bothering other people to use the bathroom.
Oh, okay.
I'll take the aisle.
I like to go. Pardon me, I have to take a fucking shit. And they're like, what? You're on the aisle.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have to take a fucking shit.
Pardon me, I take a shit. Ding, 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 ding.
Just kidding. Putting my standing up, getting on the plane, putting my luggage up, sitting down, go bing, 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 bing,
And they're like, what's up? Hey, how are you?
What's up?
How are you? But how are you? No one,
Also,
no one asks you how you're doing.
yeah, how are you? Gotta kiss my lips, miss.
But yeah, one of my
A male air.
not you.
Move out of here, buddy.
Bring me a woman. I haven't talked to a woman in years.
I don't fly unless there's a female pilot. I swear to
I
God.
swear to fucking God.
What, it's too white?
Intersectionality on my flights.
There's
You
two white guys in the cockpit?
Get the,
No.
I'm calling.
Let's call. Who can I call right now?
I don't know.
The.
DeRay. I'm calling DeRay. Or
Is okay. And like, is there a air marshal on the plane?
I need to know. This is entrapment. There's entrapment if there's an air marshal and you don't tell me who they are.
Everyone, put your eyes. Everyone, close your eyes. Lower your
Everyone
head.
close your eyes. And
Be
if you're
cool.
and if you're an air marshal, raise your hand.
I'll come over later.
I want to play with the gun.
Is a little boy an air marshal? He's just not listening to me. Little boy.
Hey, look at me. Stop looking at me, motherfucker. I swear to God, I'll hit a kid unless they're an air marshal.
What do you mean I gotta get off the plane?
Shut up. I paid for my seat.
I paid my $38 like everybody else.
I want to shake his hand.
I want to shake. We gotta put that on the list.
Yeah, that's the best video of all time. I just want to shake his
I wanna
hand.
shake his hand. Oh, should we talk about that? Not the video, but the
No.
reason? No?
No,
Okay.
you don't have any logistics
Okay.
set up yet.
Should we do this?
Not yet.
Okay.
Let's see. Ding, 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 ding,
Ding, ding,
ding.
ding,
We
ding,
need something to
ding,
talk about.
Hi.
Ding, 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 ding. Do you have any? It would be very funny if we went on a flight together. First of all,
We've never flown together.
we've never flown together.
Oh, weird.
It'd be very funny if we went on a flight together somewhere
Oh, man, we gotta do that.
and we record a podcast on the plane.
On the plane.
We're just pulling out wires and things
Turning
red,
knobs.
red lights flashing.
Turning knobs.
And they're like, hey, but
But also, we're not sitting next to each other.
No,
You can
it's
afford it.
fucking, yeah. We're
Can you
like,
pass this mic up?
hey, I'm in like 38A, which is the aisle, and you're in like 36 D.
Yeah.
So you're on the aisle, but across and two up.
And I'm just like, so anyway, this is okay.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding. Hi, what energy drinks
Do
do
you
you
have
have
any
on
energy
the
drinks on the plane? Because we need one.
Give us one, because we need it.
Do you have No, we've already done Red Bull.
Classic Red Bull.
What?
Have we even done classic Red Bull?
I don't think so.
It's so
We've
funny.
drank it so many times though.
It's stupid, but it's just funny to be like, oh, yeah,
What? You have White Monster?
Okay.
We've already drank that, but I'd love to drink one on the plane right now.
Well, give me one.
Dude, oh my god, if they had energy drinks on a plane, I'd fucking kill myself.
Yeah, beer.
That's not an energy drink. That's
No, I'm just saying.
That's the exact opposite of an energy
Yeah, it
drink.
makes you sleepy.
And children can't have it.
Dude, I get so hungry on planes.
You get hungry on the plane?
Yeah. I want to eat, like, everything.
I want
But I can't, because none of it's... Very rarely is any of it vegan. One time I bought a snack box on a plane,
Yeah.
and it was like $8, and
Uh-huh.
it had like
almond.
Mixed nuts. It had like a dried apricot bag of fruit, kind of a thing, and like a hummus and pita chips.
Yeah.
And then I bought a peanut butter and jelly sandwich separate. It was
Okay.
like $14.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so happy right
I
now.
love $14. I love $14.
You love $14.
I love $14.
Finding it, spending it,
Whatever.
investing it,
Having it. I like to just have $14 in my hand.
having to hold it.
But this is how I like to have it in my hand. 2 5s and 4 singles.
Oh. Yeah. That's safe. That's a safe.
What's
bet.
better than that?
I gotta be honest.
Do you think a 10 and 4 singles is better?
I think a 20 and a -6 is pretty good.
I think
A 20 with a little bit ripped off of it.
I think 14 singles is the best way to do it.
14 singles.
Just fucking, and they're all old as shit.
They're
like
super
they're all
old.
just like crumble. They're not ripped, but there's like divots missing.
I want a 10, 2 singles, and 8 quarters.
I want 7 $2 bills. That's how I want to do it.
Yeah, that's fun.
I want 28 50-cent coins.
Yeah, a bunch of Jeffersons. No, JFKs.
JFKs.
Dude, that's how old I am. I used to fucking have those. Or used to like see that.
I used to collect them,
Yeah.
but it wasn't a rare coin.
No, I mean they are now, I guess.
So I would just have them.
Yeah. And be like, hey, how much is this worth? I'm like, 50 cents.
And you're like, what the fuck?
What a stupid coin.
But then one day I just was like, oh, I'm just gonna buy a pizza with these, and just
Oh,
like use
yeah.
it to buy a pizza or something.
Yeah, man, Okay, so a genie's like, okay, you could be a millionaire, but
JFK.
it's
JFK in Houston.
I'm gonna give you $100,000, but it's in half of it is in $2 bills and the other half's in 50-cent.
Wait, you're a millionaire.
No, you're not a millionaire. $100,000.
$100,000, and half of it's in 50-cent coins.
Yeah,
Yeah, you just immediately bring that to the bank.
but you can't bring it to the bank.
No, that's not. You didn't say that. I already thought of the workaround. I already thought of the workaround. Then I said I'm gonna do it, and you can't fucking.
Or it cuts one of your.
For $100,000.
Yeah, like
I
I like making a caveat that's like very obvious.
Yeah, I would do that. Yeah, cut my finger off.
You get to like Jessica
Yes.
Simpson in her prime, or I beat your ass.
I don't want either of those. Wait, do I have to fuck her? Okay, well, wait. Does she want?
You
to have
really want? She wants it more than anything in the whole world.
Okay, then yeah. Then I'll do that, I guess, because I like having sex and I don't want to get my ass beat. But I'm not particularly attracted to Jessica Simpson.
That's what makes it funny.
I would say I'm unattracted to Jessica Simpson, and not even that she's ugly. There's just nothing about her that I find attractive.
Okay,
That's like being like,
you get to eat
okay,
at the best
I'm in.
restaurant
I'm already
in
in.
New York City.
Yeah, Taco
Or-
Bell in Ridgewood.
You're in a car accident
Okay.
with a lot of your family.
Huh. Okay. Which part of my family and did any of them?
The ones you like the most.
Okay, then I'm out. Because there's people in my family.
I'm the worst at this game.
Because there's people I would get into a car accident with.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, whatever, I guess.
Yeah, they're fine.
Okay, I guess we're technically related.
Look at you, you're pitiful. Why do you think I burned down? Why do you think I blew up your apartment? Fight Club. I'm doing Fight Club.
What else?
Oh.
Yeah. Man, I just can't stop thinking about Jessica Simpson.
Yeah, man. Nick Lachey. They had a show together.
Yeah.
It was really bad because they're both stupid.
98 Degrees of Jessica.
98 Degrees of Jessica Simpsons.
Mm-hmm.
The Jessica
And
Simpsons.
it's not, and I'm not to say that she's not talented.
We never said that. We never said that. Is she? I
And
don't
not
know.
that she's unattractive.
No, not saying that either.
But there's literally none of my, like, looking at her, none of my cylinders start firing.
Right, none of your boxes are checked.
My pistons are
Just dead. There's
Fucking
what's it
just
called
in
when
there.
they can't move? They're seized.
Yeah. They're not seized. The engine's off.
The engine's off. It's not running.
Yeah.
You haven't turned the key yet because you can't because you're not attracted.
Jessica Simpson looks like the most attractive CVS employee.
No, I don't think that's true. CVS employees are hideous.
Okay. Dwayne Reed?
That's the same thing.
Rite Aid.
You gotta move out of that realm.
But I'm just saying that she looks so incredibly normal.
I know what you're saying, but I think to say that
Jessica
implies you
Simpson-
think she's hideous.
Oh, no.
So you gotta use a different.
But I don't.
I think if you said Jessica Simpson looks like the best Forever 21 manager, I think you have an argument there.
I don't think she does, though. I think there could be some really hot Forever 21. Like, women that I'm very much attracted to
Oh,
could
interesting.
work at Forever 21.
Okay, I apologize.
If it still existed.
It still existed. If the Morton.
She looks like, I think she would be the most attractive grocery store manager in the world.
Okay. What is it? Mortar.
Mortar and pestle.
Brick and mortar.
Brick and mortar.
Yeah.
Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty.
It's I have a Rick and Morty. Oh yeah.
A Mort Saul.
Yeah,
story.
I had a food truck, but now I'm gonna. I actually raised enough money to open a Rick and Morty restaurant.
What do we sell? Pickles. Okay, so we're not gonna fuck Jessica Simpson, even though she really wants.
But no. She really wants to, or you'll beat my ass.
Or I'll beat your ass. And like, if I didn't like you, like I'd beat your ass not like as a friend. I'd fucking wreck you.
Yeah. I'll have sex with her.
All right.
But that's
pretty funny.
But okay, but here's the thing.
Oh man.
I wouldn't feel good afterwards.
Oh really?
I don't want to have sex with this woman.
Wow.
So it's kind of
No.
in the world.
There's a different world, but yeah, I see what you're saying. I'm forcing you to have sex with
You're
someone.
forcing me to have sex with someone.
Yeah. Because I'm presenting you with an ultimatum that is difficult.
Yeah.
So let's move past this.
Yeah. Okay. Car accident with my face.
Car accident. Okay.
Oh, I'm trying to. Yeah. I know. Now we have this conversation a lot about like attractive women
That do nothing for us?
That do nothing for us.
Oh, yeah, man. There's, who's the woman that, what's her face, that Gabby would show us?
Emrata?
Yeah, it did nothing for me.
Yeah.
Like, if someone showed me a picture of her,
Yeah.
and you're like, jack off to this now, I'm like, I don't think I can.
I don't think I could.
Like, without thinking of someone else, I don't think I could.
Yeah. You have to think of this picture. You close your eyes, you have to think of the picture.
Fuck.
I was going to say, it's also hard to jack off to a picture. It's not.
Mm-mm.
It's really easy to jack off to a
It's one of
picture.
my favorite things to jack off to is pictures.
Or video.
Sometimes I like a picture more. Sometimes.
Interesting. What about just sound? Could you jerk off to just sound?
Probably. I think it depends.
I will say this.
If I know, because I have.
I was going to say, as a man of experience, yes, I could.
Yeah. I have. They're my favorite.
No.
But if I know the person and I'm really like dying to fuck them, then yeah.
Okay. Would you say you're dying to fuck me?
No, I wouldn't
No?
say that. I was only gonna say those words. In that order? No, I wouldn't say it.
You're fucking...
Fuck you, dying.
Fuck me
Fucking you, dying.
to dying. Fuck me to dying.
Fuck me to dying, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen.
Me fuck dying to.
You fuck dying too.
Me fuck dying to.
Wow, that kind of just made my brain fart.
Me fuck dying to?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
almost
'cause
like I
you're-
heard it in Spanish.
Yeah, because
It was
you're
like-
trying to move the words around in
Yeah.
your head, but then there's like a
Right,
bunch
right.
of roadblocks.
Because my brain is bad.
Mm-hmm.
Bunch of roadblocks.
Bunch of roadblocks.
Yeah, that's all my thinking is. It's just like a.
Yeah, is it just like it's I don't think it's a bunch of roadblocks, but I think it's a lot of detours.
My brain's an obstacle course.
I think your brain is a city that's constantly under construction.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a city that's being built while it's being like lived in.
Yeah, it's like I make a left and like, oh fuck, I gotta use
So,
her.
like, there's a guy with the orange
Buddy,
flags.
over here.
Buddy, that way.
What's the word for over here?
Yeah, come on, Mike's in the living room. Just ask him.
If I
Yes, I believe.
had
in
to
you.
pay
I believe in you.
$10 every
Uh-huh.
time I said the word or the words, hey, what is it called when that? I'd be poor. I'd have no.
You were
I'd have
you were
nothing.
already
I
poor.
already have little, very little.
You would have.
Man, it sucks.
You would be in like grad school level debt.
Yeah.
You would have to take out a grant from the government
Mhm.
to pay off.
God, I'm so
And then
glad.
and then you're like, what's the word for when they give you money? And I'm like, loan. And he's like, fuck, $10.
God damn it, $10. I tried to figure out loopholes. I'm like, what? Making facial expressions,
if
like
someone
$10.
if someone was gonna give you money,
Mhm.
how would you say it? You have to pay it back.
I know, but you say it first.
Yeah, I want to see if you. I want to.
I want to see. Yeah,
if you know it.
it's so funny how. Like I was hanging out with the Rogers kids because I was babysitting them,
Yeah.
and the oldest one is like fully talking like as a person now.
Yeah. How old is she?
6.
Oh, okay.
7.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
7. I think 6. 6.
I don't know
And
what
it's funny
age.
seeing someone lie to your face. You know, you just lied to me, and she goes, "No." I mean, why'd you? Yes, you did. I could see
Yeah.
it. It's just so funny because the lies are meaningless, but it's like they just can't compute saying they want something, so that they figure out a way for you to like give it to them earnestly. It's a very funny thing.
Like what?
Like
Like juice box?
No. Like she wanted to play a game, and we already did it. We ran through the couple examples
Yeah.
where I act out a movie and just to guess the movie.
Okay.
And we went back and forth a couple times. It was her turn. It was taking a long time. And I'm like, well, we'll just do something else. And she goes, no, I got it. And I'm like, okay, go ahead. I'm like, do it. And she's like, yeah, I got it. I'm like, you just tell me you don't. Like,
Yeah.
you're lying. Like, I could see you like, oh, it's this. And she just like walks around and she's like moving her arms. Like, what's the movie? She goes, yeah. Like, you're lying.
Yeah.
But it's funny. It's just funny.
I don't know what age, like, I have no idea about the timeline of childhood development. Of like, where it's like, the kid started talking at 2, but they're just like, baba, bottle, for like years. And then all of a sudden one day they're like, hello,
Yeah.
how are you today? And you're like, when the fuck did you learn how are you today?
Well, kids don't ask that.
No, I know, but
Yeah, I know you don't. But it's a very, it's.
I don't ask that.
You don't even ask.
I'm fucking in my 30s and I don't ask that.
Kids are wildly, not selfish, but they only know how to care about themselves.
Because empathy has to be taught.
Empathy is taught because humans are a disease. And
Yeah, man.
it's the kind of thing where around 4 to 5, it's just they're the only person alive and everything should be suited for them. 6, 7, 8, they know other people have wants and needs, but they still can't care enough for another person.
Yeah.
It's very interesting.
I mean, I had to learn some of that stuff in my 20s, though.
Yeah, but it's different. It's different.
Yeah. To be like, hey, I mean, I'm still learning stuff like that now.
Yeah, because you brought up the thing about having a girlfriend, and it's like, you gotta ask me how my day is going.
Yeah.
Because I'll go do something and come back, and then I'll be like, oh, that's weird. You didn't ask at all.
Yeah.
All right. It doesn't bother me, but it's just like, interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
Because I feel like, I think because of the way that I am, this is the thing where it's like I project a lot of me onto other people.
A lot of people. Yeah.
So if there is something fun or interesting about what you just did, I feel like you would, because if I go do something and something fun or interesting happens, I'm excited to tell you about it.
Yes.
That's my favorite part of my favorite part of experiencing something is explaining it to someone afterwards.
Yes.
And not while I'm not. So in my head, that's what I think everyone else does.
To a degree.
Yeah.
If something funny happens, I'll tell you right away.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that my experiences of the day, whether or not they're exciting or interesting or not, it doesn't mean I don't want to share them with my friends.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's all that is.
Yeah.
If something crazy happens, I'll just tell you.
Yeah.
But it's this person cares about how my day is going.
Yeah.
Is also it.
But I also feel like if I have the inverse almost is an insecurity of mine. If like someone asks like, so like if you were like, hey, how was work today, and it wasn't like, you know, we're in the middle of a pandemic and I'm going back to work. If it was just like a regular, if this was 6 months ago and you're like, how's work today? It's like, I'm gonna tell you about someone being mad about paper, or that's like the most boring thing I could think of.
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, now I'm telling this awful story and I'm watching the light leave the person's eyes because they realize they asked you about this. So it's like, I don't want anyone to have to feel like that.
Fair. I feel that too sometimes.
Yeah.
I think I think our relationship obviously is much different than like if someone in the street that I vaguely know asked me how my day was.
Yeah.
I think when I ask you, I know that you didn't have a great time at work.
Yeah.
But sometimes venting to me hopefully makes you feel a little better,
Okay,
and that's
yeah.
what I'm doing.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it's not it's just a thing I've learned, not recently, but in the past couple of years, where it's like, so I was texting with Sarah, I don't remember if it was last night or this morning.
Mm-hmm.
It was nighttime for one of us.
Yeah.
But she was talking about like wanting to change something about her life.
Mm-hmm.
And nothing major, but like, oh, I don't know. It's just a thing. It's a thing. I think she's only
Bird watching.
Yeah, whatever. She wants. It's literally like she's like, oh, I want to start doing this one thing,
Mm-hmm.
and I think in the past, I would have been like, here's 4 reasons why it's good and here's 4 reasons why it's bad.
Uh-huh.
But people don't want to hear that.
No.
People don't care. And I'm just like, cool.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's cool that you're doing it. My only concern is that I don't want you to stretch yourself too thin,
Right.
time wise.
Mm-hmm.
That is my only concern.
That's right.
Because it truly doesn't affect my life at all.
Mm-hmm.
Other than it would take up more of her time.
Yeah.
But that doesn't matter. But it's a thing where it's like, I had to learn that people want you to be honest with them.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't want you to be 100% honest with them.
No,
I don't
no,
think.
that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's too much.
But also it's the thing where it's like, cash. In the grand scheme of things, and to say this in the least callous way possible, I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's just like, you're like, oh, I want to do this thing, so I'm going to do it. And I go like, great. I love that. But I'm not like, I don't know. It's just a thing where it's like, I don't really care either way, as long as you're happy.
Yeah. You care more about the person than the activity. So it's like,
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about the activity at all.
Dude,
Yeah.
do it. I hope it makes you happy. It's weird because it's a funny place to get it from, but like, I learned a really good lesson from White Man Can't Jump about relationships and like,
I don't think that's
interpersonal.
I think that's a great place to get it from.
Rosie Perez is in bed, and she goes, I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty. And Billy goes up to gets up to go get her a glass of water. She goes, no, why are you getting me a glass of water? He's like, you said you were thirsty. He goes, I'm not telling you that I need you to fix it. I want you to empathize and basically understand, like, I have also felt thirst.
Okay.
And he's like, oh, okay, that's an interesting. I think as men, we're like, fix,
We need to
adjust.
I have like I feel like I'm over it. Obviously, I think that's it's a symptom of being an anxious person, but over analytical.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, okay, well, so it's like, I want to do this. I want to start. Or you're like, oh, I want to learn how to do masonry.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay, well, here's 4 ways to look at it, and here's 4 ways to look at it this. And it's like, I don't care.
Yeah. Yeah, obviously it's a little, like if I was in bed with a woman insane.
I don't think it's that insane. I think you're very good looking.
Thank you. And she's like, oh, I got some water, and I just go.
I think your penis is really small,
That's
but
true.
I think you make up for that in other places by your brain also being small.
Yeah, my penis and brain both small and don't work great.
Which isn't, but it's you know what?
Mhm.
It's not intimidating.
It's not intimidating.
Which is nice.
If I was in bed with a woman, she's like, I'm thirsty, and I go, I've also felt thirst. Like she'd be like, you're fucking insane.
Yeah,
It's just an example. I'm not saying that, but like, I definitely did like, it definitely like opened my eyes to the thought patterns that may be different in how men and women, not necessarily problem solve, but show their emotions.
Yeah, because I think there's a couple. Like for men, there's a couple. Of course, we're speaking on the gender binary.
And we
But
apologize,
of course,
but I'm not
of
minor,
course.
so I don't know.
Generally, but I feel like men are taught to be fixers.
Mm-hmm. Tactile, like your.
Like if there's a problem, there's a problem. If there's a problem, I'll solve it. Check out the hook as the DJ revolves it.
Mm-hmm. Like Elaine Bennis said, the male body is a tool, the female body is a piece of art.
I don't think so. Have you seen my body?
It's a tool.
It's art.
Mm-hmm.
It's expressionist. I got a fucking expressionist ass dick.
Oh, it's modern, all that.
I got a fucking real Picasso.
You have a Rothko ass body.
Yeah.
Francis Bacon ass tits.
Yeah.
Got you. I fucking pulled out a Francis Bacon reference.
Yeah, fuck.
Francis Ford Bacon. No.
No.
Damn it.
No. 6 Degrees of Francis Bacon.
There it is. Fuck! That's the name of the episode.
6 Degrees of Francis Bacon?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I think it's a thing where you have to. I guess that is a part of empathy, is to realize I mean, it literally is empathizing.
Yeah.
But I mean, like learning that you don't need to fix like your support is enough and is sometimes what's actually wanted.
Yeah. No, that's true.
Yeah.
It's weird. Yeah, it's an interesting learning curve of when you get older and you're like, oh, okay, I see how this game is played. Not game, but like I see how this.
But it is a little bit of not a game.
It's not
It's
not
a puzzle.
intentional.
It's more of a puzzle.
Yeah, exactly. It's just the both nature and socially imposed differences between male thinking and female thinking. Which, you know, it's a hand told. Everyone's each his own and the whatnot.
But yeah, let's drink an energy drink before we get too fucking
stupid.
dumb heady.
I did last one.
I think it's my third.
Okay, here we go, buddy. Big surprise!
It's the
energy drink corner.
So last episode, we did the Coke Zero Sugar Energy, and this week we're doing Coke Zero Sugar Cherry.
Whoa!
Energy.
Baby!
There's no poem.
There's no fucking poem. I want a poem of my energy
got
drinks.
no poem. All right, you know what?
Write your own poem for an energy drink you made up.
Let's do this.
Okay.
So we had the last one we had was the regular Coke Zero Energy. So now we're having Coke Zero Cherry Energy.
Yep.
Before we taste it,
Yeah.
do you think you're gonna like it more or less?
I think I'm gonna like it more.
Okay.
Based on how much I like Coke Zero and how much I like Coke Zero Cherry.
Okay. Interesting. I don't know if I
Coke
like
Zero Cherry Cream.
cherry vanilla.
Cherry vanilla.
I don't know if I like. Okay. That's one of those things where it's like, I like them, but I don't think I think that it's like I don't know if I like them more because I don't think I could drink them as consistently.
The cherry?
Like I couldn't drink cherry vanilla every day.
No.
Cherry maybe,
Uh-huh.
but Coke Zero every day. Coke, because cola is basically to me water. It's a neutral. Cola to me is a neutral flavor.
It's empty canvas.
Yeah, I've gotten to the point where I'm.
It's so funny.
Yeah, where that's just like I don't know, man. Last night when we were at Lily's, I was like drinking that soda while we were watching Bad Boys, and I was like, I don't fucking want to drink this, so I didn't finish it.
Which soda?
Coke Zero.
Oh, Coke Zero.
I just was in general.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah, I think I had a little palate overload after we had those fucking bomb ass.
Those are good, man.
Whatever, tacos or
Like
burritos.
taco burrito thing.
Yeah, whatever.
It's a burrito. It's too big for me. Yeah,
It's too big to be a taco, but I think it's too small to be a burrito.
I think it's closer to burrito than it is taco.
I think we were eating fajita size.
Ah, that's what it is.
Fajita size because I have
That's
them.
what it is.
Because I have them in the fridge.
I always forget. But fajitas.
It's Vegeta.
Vegeta from. Can I get Dragon Ball Z, please?
Yeah.
Oh, you gave me a Trunks.
Ah.
Look at me knowing a couple.
Yeah, I'll
characters
take
of Dragon Ball
I'll
Z.
take it to Goku. Come on, man.
Yeah, I'm ordering it. I'm ordering it on my cell.
Is that someone?
Cell is a bad guy in Dragon Ball Z.
That's awesome.
Damn, dude.
I remember I was in 6th grade, I think, and I told everyone I was gonna bleach my hair and dye it bright yellow, like Goku,
Super Saiyan? Uh-huh.
like Super Saiyan Goku. But I never watched Dragon Ball Z, and I really was because that's what the hair from the guy from Power Man 5000 had.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, that guy looks cool.
That was cool shit. Drawing the Goku hair, the Super Saiyan hair, was like a big part of my middle school life.
I've never drawn anything in my life.
That's
And
crazy.
especially not anything animated.
You draw me a bath every night?
Yeah. I draw a lot of conclusions.
Hey, how you doing, folks?
Hey, okay,
Mike is
we're gonna
drinking.
sip the energy drink now.
If we remember from last episode, we did not like Coke
We thought it
Zero.
was 2.75.
A 2.75. In my opinion, that's a not like.
I think it was a not buy again.
A definitely not buy again. There's so many energy drinks that are enjoyable to drink.
Interesting.
I'm not gonna drink one that I don't like.
Interesting. Is that in our house?
No, touch right.
Are you sure?
Yeah, touch right there.
What if the baby cat stuck in the kitchen? Can you see if the baby cat stuck in the bathroom? Is it outside?
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
It's a little boy outside.
Like a child
Yeah, a little boy who lives next door.
making those noises.
Making the noise trying to talk to the cats.
There's a little, oh
My
fuck.
butt's
Okay.
wet.
Dude, it really felt like that was inside the house.
Yeah, it was weird.
Here's the thing, though. We were talking about fucking empathy and masculinity for too long, and it got a little warm.
Got a little warm. A little medicine-y for my taste.
Mm-hmm.
A little medicine-y.
A little,
But better. I think it's better than...
I think it's better, but will you go with me on this?
Possibly.
It tastes more wild cherry than cherry.
Yes.
Tastes a little wild cherry to me.
I agree, but I'll admit that I think my favorite soda of all time
Wild
is Wild
cherry.
Cherry Pepsi. I think it's the greatest soda.
Folks, we'll be right back.
No, Dr. Pepper in the glass bottle is my favorite soda of all time.
Interesting.
But
The 10 o'clock.
the memory,
the 10 o'clock. The 10 o'clock.
If you had the Dr. Pepper in the glass bottle, which is real sugar, phenomenal soda. But my memories of the wild cherry, like drinking that, like I've
Wild
never
cherry
had happier
Pepsi.
memories in my life.
Interesting. Do you think it was a situational thing?
Possibly is a Calle Ocho. Anybody from Miami?
Which means
Calle Ocho. What does it mean?
the hateful eight.
Fuck.
It's really funny, right?
It's very funny.
What does it mean?
8th Street. Calle means street. In Miami, there's a festival, Hispanic festival, big Hispanic festival called Calle Ocho every year.
Yeah.
And it's basically like an enormous street fair.
Okay. Just like booths.
Booths. There's like there's like a music.
Okay.
It's like a street fair that just like goes throughout all of Miami to a degree.
Okay, because I was gonna
There's
say
like outdoor concerts.
because it's like a Hispanic.
A guy with a parrot you take pictures of.
I love that, a Hispanic street fair. But that's like there's so many different cultures
Mhm.
inside of that, so it would be odd if it was like a Hispanic fair and you're like, oh, it's Mexican and Cuban, and that's it.
Oh no, it's almost all of them.
Yeah.
Here's my favorite thing to
They're
get.
like, here's in Calle Ocho. Here's Little Colombia. Here's
There's like little.
yeah, like little pockets. This is the Venezuelan part.
There's this thing.
I would never know
there.
the Honduran part.
Thank you.
I don't know. What's the? I'm sorry. I'll remember this question.
Well, there's my favorite thing. My mom would like rush me to get it because I love it so much. It's like a corn arepa, which melted
Yeah.
like mozzarella stuff inside. it.
Mazzarepa?
A mozzarella. It's like my favorite fucking thing. It's like the greatest thing to eat.
They look, and this is gonna sound like an insult, but if you know me, you know it's not.
Mhm.
They look incredibly greasy,
Oh, unbelievably greasy.
Okay.
Unbelievably greasy.
but sometimes you want that.
That's
Sometimes
what I
you
want.
want to have the wax paper that it becomes immediately see through.
Part of it, yeah. It
Yeah.
just becomes it. Those and then get like kebab, like meat kebabs, like barbecue
Yeah.
meat kebabs. Just fucking very good. What was the question?
Oh, who are Colombia's enemies
Culturally,
culturally?
see, it's weird because we have enemies in terms of like history, and we have enemies in terms of like soccer feuds.
Yeah, so it's like you know like the kind of playful or not so playful, like America and England, America and France, stuff like that.
Yeah, I would say we have a good relationship with like like the countries that made up Grand Colombia, which was like before Ecuador and Venezuela split off to be their own countries.
Yeah.
I feel like we have an okay relationship with them. From what I remember, like Argentina, we get a little shit with. Chile, we get a little shit with.
Yeah.
But like it's very playful, and again, mostly soccer based, but also my memory of it, like my connection to like those like rivalries are like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
I don't talk to my parents about countries that Colombia dislikes now.
Yeah, that's true. Do you think? Why do you think Chile thinks they deserve the entire coast?
It's honestly insane to me.
Why do you think they think they deserve that?
It's crazy. They get more than 50% of the western coastline of South America, and their country's a fucking millimeter wide.
Uh-huh.
You can walk across their country,
I could walk across Chile.
yeah, in 2 days.
I'd do it in a day and a half.
I want to go to Patagonia so fucking bad.
Yeah.
It looks so sick.
I would. Oh man.
I want to get some more shorts there.
What do you?
Motherfuckers.
What do you think would have happened? I mean, I guess I had it a little bit, but what do you think would have had to have happened in our lives so we would have like the travel bug?
I think traveled once
Yeah.
in our life. No, I went to, you know,
But I didn't. Yeah,
I
I
don't
mean,
like-
I
I don't
didn't.
like it.
Traveling was not important to my family.
no.
Where it was like literally the most trips I went on before I turned 18 and would start doing stuff on my own was Boy Scout camping trips to different like
Mm-hmm.
states. Or like, you know, like going to Boy Scout. It's like, oh, I went to Boy Scout camp in Rhode Island or Connecticut. I went to Boy Scout camp. We went up to Maine or New Hampshire. So, but other than, so it was that. My family went to Virginia twice.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to Florida a couple times because I had like I flew to Florida.
Mm-hmm.
But then, like, that was it.
Yeah.
And then when I started playing in bands, then it was like, or like going to shows, where it was even like, oh, we're going to New Jersey. And you're like, interesting.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever went to New Jersey with my family before I turned 18.
Yeah.
You know, Six Flags maybe.
It's weird. Yeah, I don't know why I don't care. I don't give a shit.
I love it, but I also don't do it. Like, I also don't have any money.
Yeah, it's the thing is like, oh wait, do I go lose money from not working and then spend a bunch of money
I think it's the
and
thing.
come back and then be stressed out a little bit from coming back and it's like, it's
Yeah,
just never.
you have to have, because there's even those people that are like, they travel very frugally, but they have to have some kind of, not even a safety net, but it's like, when I travel, I have to pay rent.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, I could either not have an apartment, but then where do I go when I'm back?
Yeah. Crazy.
That's the thing where it's like, oh, I guess I could go stay at my mom's house for a while, but it's like, I can't. There's nowhere for me to sleep.
There's nowhere.
I could literally sleep in the concrete basement. Or the garage, I guess.
Mhm.
But not
Or
even,
some-
the garage
yeah.
is fucking full.
I remember being very jealous because I knew a couple because it's like growing up I went to like I lived in like pretty poor neighborhoods.
Yeah.
And then we moved when I got to high school, and then all of a sudden it was like all this like affluent upbringing, and I was like, oh, I don't like these kids were sophomores and had Lexuses, like
Oh, shit.
Infinities and shit. Like I was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck? I'd go to their house and I'd be like, oh, this is a mansion. You live in a mansion.
Yeah. I remember being shocked. Just at, like, a buddy of mine from high school, I went to his house, and his family was like, definitely like well off. I don't want to say rich, but definitely not like. I mean, I would probably describe them as upper middle class, but it's like literally just being like, oh, you have a second floor on the
Mhm.
house and a finished basement and a garage, like you have the whole
Yeah.
and a pool, like you have the whole shit. You have all the components of houses.
Yeah.
Where it was like, oh, everything about like every version of at my house is worse.
Right.
Like, to get to the basement, you had to go into the backyard. You had to literally open them up like the fucking like cellar doors in Wizard of Oz or some shit. You had to like open them up out of the ground.
Open. Yeah.
Yeah, and it wasn't finished. It was like
It's done. That's all
It's
I'm doing.
there was
Not
like
finished.
yeah, because it was like, okay, my dad's workbench was downstairs,
Mhm.
and the washer and dryer were downstairs.
Okay.
And then there was like a weird little, it almost like, so it was too musty to like hang out in, but my dad had huge, like probably as wide and as tall as this wall, bookshelves
Wow.
filled with shit. And there was like a rug and like an armchair and a lamp down there.
Mhm.
But I don't ever remember my dad like,
Spending time there?
I mean, I guess my dad would go in the basement and I would just assume he was building something.
Yeah.
Maybe he was smoking weed and
Listening to Pink Floyd.
fucking like reading a Tom Clancy book.
Doing some bicep curls, shirtless,
Or
looking
like-
in the reflection of a window.
Yeah, looking at a fucking
While Teenage Boy
blueprint.
records him on the camera.
Yeah, okay.
There you go.
It's American Beauty.
American Beauty.
My dad is an Italian American Beauty.
It's.
Is that better than the other one?
No, it's not better.
Okay.
The other one was great.
Okay. Yeah. Oh wait, what do we rate this fucking drink?
Oh yeah.
I think it's also 2.7.
I think it's even though I think it's
Maybe-
better, it's still a 2.75.
It might honestly. It might taste. I think it tastes better, but it also kind of tastes like medicine, so it might make it worse.
That's a good
It might
point.
be 2.5, but also this one is warmer.
Yeah, I don't like it.
It
Interesting.
tastes too much like soda to be an energy drink.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's like
It's high caffeine soda.
It's trying to do two things. When you're trying to do two things, you usually fail at both.
Yeah, like I'm trying to be
No? Oh, wait, yeah.
gay and straight.
There it is. He's trying to be gay and straight.
I'm trying to be gay and straight. My man gay.
And you're like
my man,
bisexual? No.
my man over here, gay
different.
and straight.
Very confused.
Yeah.
Wait, but what? Where do we at?
I don't know.
Bam, ba-dam, tss, bam,
I think we're
bam,
good. I think the
bam,
batteries are about to die anyway.
Oh shit! All right, let's fucking not lose anything.
Yeah, we're over an hour. Let's fucking
We love you. Follow Micah Brucey at Micah Brucey.
follow Diego Lopez at this Diego Lopez.
BrainMachineNetwork.com.
LittleTimePod@gmail.com for questions.
At a little time on both Instagram and Twitter. Our DMs are open.
TeePublic. Oh, I just did that. I didn't mean to do that.
What do you mean to do that? So
I
do
was
that on
doing.
accident,
I was
too.
doing it like okay.
Okay,
Like,
cool,
yeah.
it
Not,
sucks. They
not
should've made up their own
not
shit.
white power.
Fucking asshole piece of shit. Fuck you.
tpublic.com/user/littletimepod.
A Little Time Pod on YouTube. Please subscribe, thumbs up, comment, make up a.
Subscribe, hit the bell. I
Hit the
don't
bell.
care.
Yeah, there's a bell in there. I think you can hit for when
I
you
think
get
the be-
notifications of when we put videos.
Who cares? It'll be up
Leave a
there.
comment. Make up an energy drink, but make a poem for it. Make up a poem
Yeah.
for your energy drink. I think it's very funny.
Do whatever you
We
want.
love you so much. Fuck cops. Fuck ICE.
Free
Kill
Palestine.
ICE.
Fuck white supremacy. Goodbye.